Hi, and welcome to your glutes and hamstrings workout. This one's gonna be super spicy for the lower body. Today, I'm gonna be working with a pair of 15s, but feel free to go even heavier, right? Normally, if I'm doing this and not recording and teaching, I would go at least 20 pounds, probably 25, but work within your means. You want the weights to feel difficult, especially in those last. We're going to be working for about 40 seconds for each movement. So really, I want those last couple reps or those last 10 seconds to feel really tough and kind of like you're questioning why you chose those weights, okay? That's how it should feel. So we've got 5 moves. We are going to repeat them 3 times, 3 sets, 40 seconds each, and then we have a little finisher at the end. I'm going to show you the first move, and then I will demo each move right before we do it in this first set, okay? So the first move is gonna be a deadlift into a squat. So for your deadlift, I want you to first kick out your feet. Where they land should be right under your hips, okay? Then you're just going to slide these weights down your legs, and at the same time, I want you to push your bum back to the wall behind you. A deadlift is really not about bringing this down where we're rounding our back. That is not a deadlift, okay? A deadlift is really where we are pushing our bum to the wall behind us and feeling that pull in our hamstrings or the muscle right behind our thighs, okay? And so we're gonna go into that deadlift. I'll do it from the side. We're gonna go into a deadlift and then bring the weights up and into a squat. So there's a little clean there and into a squat, okay? You can alternate which foot is gonna come out to that squat, but either way, we're gonna really make sure that we are even weight between our feet for the squat. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's go. 40 seconds on the clock. There we go. Figuring out how to make sure my watch works quickly. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So we have that deadlift. Good. And then into the squat. Good. Deadlift. I'm going to go to the other side for the squat. Yes. Good. Deadlift. Nice and slow. Control it. Quicker on the way up. From the side. Deadlift. Bring those weights up. We are starting hot and heavy here, okay? Good. If that doesn't feel good, bring those weights up to your shoulders. You can bring them down here and just squat, okay? And squat. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, second move is a sumo squat. So I'm gonna go wide with my feet. My toes are gonna be on a little bit of an angle here, about 10 and 2. Whew, gets so breathy in the lower body workout. Okay, 10 and 2. Okay, weights are just gonna hang out down here. And we are going to track our knees over our toes. So nice and wide. We are really getting into our inner outer thighs. Glutes and hammies. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Pick up those weights. Hold them here. Go as low as you can go. And push through your heels back to a standing position. Good. The important thing here is that our knees are tracking over our toes, okay? Squeeze your bum at the top. Excellent. If 2 weights is too much, drop a weight, right? You always have that option. Drop a weight or do this body weight. If you're having a hard time with the form, it's okay. We all have to start somewhere, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 weight. We're gonna bring it up to chest level, okay? And just like we did in that deadlift, we're going to push our bum back and come back up. This is called a good morning. I really like good mornings. So that's where we're gonna be for the next 40 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Weight up to your chest. Hold it, right? Bum to the back wall so that your chest becomes parallel with the floor. Good. My knees are slightly bent. So it's all about pushing your bum back, okay? That is the hinged position. If we start to bend our knees here, we take all that work out of our glutes and our hamstrings. So knees just slightly bent, and we push our bum back. And then all of a sudden you'll feel your hamstrings and your glutes turning on. When you come up to stand, it's a nice squeeze, and you're done. Good. All right, we've got some lunges on tap, and these ones are body weight. So let's put the weights aside for now. We're gonna get into a nice static lunge position, okay? We want our feet to be on like railroad tracks, not one behind the other, because then we will have no balance, okay? We're gonna come down into a nice lunge. We're gonna hold low, and we are going to tap ahead, come back, lunge, hold low, and tap. So all of that work is really in our glutes and our hammies, but it's really back here, okay? You're really gonna feel it. Don't come up all the way for air. Just try and stay in that work for as long as you can, okay? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. So we come down into that lunge, come up about halfway, weight through your front heel. We're gonna tap, come back, and lunge. Good. Slow and steady, because we have a little bit of a balance here. Good. If the floor is too far, come and touch as far as you can go, and then work on getting your hand down to the floor every time you repeat this class, okay? You're gonna feel all that work right in your front glute, in that hamstring. The quad is also working to stabilize. Good. 3, 2, 1. We just have to go and do the other side, okay? So opposite foot forward. Foot comes back into a nice static lunge. Railroad tracks for the feet, okay? Wide enough so that you feel really stable. And then we're gonna go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Okay, this side is definitely gonna be a little bit shakier. I'm gonna step back a bit so I don't smash my head into the wall. That wouldn't be good. Good. So we always tend to start with our more dominant side, and I definitely did. Second side tends to be a little bit shakier, and that's okay. I'm actually gonna take it a little bit slower, so I make sure that I'm getting all of that work in my glute and ham, okay? Keep going. Whoo, my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a hard one. I like it though. Okay, final movement. We've got some cleans. So if you've ever done a swing, this one's for you. Okay, so swings are really in the glutes, right? The power comes from the butt, as I like to say. This is kind of a swing, it's a clean. So we're gonna hold our weights by our side, okay? And just like we are hinging to push our bum behind us in a good morning or a deadlift, we do the same, okay? Weights kind of come back. Arms are just holding the weights. They're not doing anything, okay? So they're just holding the weights. And then we are going to use our bum to push forward. And we're gonna push forward so hard that those weights are gonna come up to our shoulder height, and that is a clean. So it looks like this, okay? So we're gonna get a nice stance, okay? My bum goes back into that hinged position, and my weights come up. Okay, so my chest is going parallel with the floor, okay? Let's try it. Let's try it and practice it. If we don't do these things, we're not gonna get any better. So we need to make sure that we do them. Let's go 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pick up your weights, okay? Don't be afraid to go heavy here. We're going to hinge, bring the weights to the shoulders. Good, okay. You keep going and listen to my instruction, okay? Our knees tend to cave in as we go into this movement because it's hard. So I want you to focus on your knees not caving in. I'll show you what that looks like, okay? So sometimes we cave in like that when we come down. Okay, go a little wider in your feet if you need to. Good. Keep going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, put those weights down. Take a little break. That was 1 round. We have 2 more to go, okay? 2 more. I have some regrets about leaving my water bottle on the other side of this room. You'll notice in a lower body workout, you get pretty breathy, and it's because we are working these big, powerful muscles, and we're really taking them to a point where they're like, okay, we're tired. And so our blood is pumping super, super hard into our lower body, and it makes us kind of breathy, right? It's a bit of a cardiovascular workout as well. So don't tell me that you're not gonna burn a ton of calories and work your muscles super hard in a lower body workout. I will not hear it. All right, let's go. Deadlift to a squat. You can go deadlift and then clean it up to the shoulders, or if that just wasn't feeling good for you, you can clean it, or you can deadlift and then do more of a suitcase squat. You have options always. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, into that deadlift. So bum goes back to the wall behind you, and then into a squat. Okay, deadlift, squat. That clean of the weights, right? A little bit different than the swing we just did, but the concept is the same. As I come up from that deadlift, I'm using that power to bring my weights up to shoulder height. So my arms really aren't doing very much. Good. Breathe the whole time. You'll hear me breathe. This is a very important part. 3, 2, 1. Such an important part of that workout is the breath work, okay? So don't hold your breath here. You could actually injure yourself if you're holding your breath the whole time. Plus, it feels good to breathe. Okay, sumo squats. Go wide with the feet. Our weight is in our heels. Our toes are still on the floor, but we can wiggle them, right? Our weight isn't pushing into them, and our toes are not pushing to the front of our shoes. Weight in the heels. Knees wide, tracking over your toes. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Come on down to that squat. Sumo squat, nice and wide. Okay, 2 weights, or drop 1, or drop both. Your chest stays high, okay? So if we're gonna start coming like this, again, we take the work out of our glutes and our hamstrings. So we wanna make sure that our chest stays high. I'm facing forward. I can see the wall ahead of me. If I was wearing a name tag, it would be very clear the entire time. Whew, good. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice, slow, and controlled. Okay, 1 weight down. We're going into those good mornings. I'm gonna make sure I don't clip my mic here. We go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Minimal rest time. I want to try to work our way through this so that we can really optimize all of that beautiful work time that we are spending here in our lower body, okay? So push your bum back to the wall behind you. Chest towards the floor. Slight bend in your knees, okay? As we come up, we don't want to pelvic thrust it. It doesn't feel good in our low back either. It's more squeezing the bum cheeks together, okay? So we're here, we're up, and we're squeezing our bum cheeks together. Good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got those lunges. I'm kind of thankful. I like putting these weights down and doing a little bit of body weight work in this as well. All right, here we go. That nice static lunge, railroad tracks with our feet. 3, 2, 1, let's get into it. So really nice lunge, and then we're gonna tap forward. Good. Down, tap forward. Oh my goodness. Tap forward. Knees are cracking. Doesn't hurt though, so we're okay. They're just talking to us. Whew. There are so many advantages to doing this kind of strength work where we are not, there we go, taxing our cardiovascular system to the max, right? We are still breathy. You can hear me. I am breathing hard. I am working hard. I'm sweating. 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. I'm working hard here. And my entire body is working hard. Muscles, cardio, lungs, all of it. But I'm not taking it to an extent where I'm like super breathy like I would in a HIIT class. 3, 2, 1. In a HIIT class, obviously I love those, right? I'm gonna change position here, there we go. There's some of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. But as we get older, mid-30s, 40s, 50s, and above, we start to need more resistance training rather than HIIT classes. So if HIIT classes are your thing, that's awesome. There's tons to choose from on this app. But I want you to also make sure you have enough strength built into your week. 3, 2, 1. Good. Because our cortisol levels are already kind of high and hormones are doing their hormone things right now, whether you're, at the beginning stages of perimenopause where maybe you're not feeling anything yet, or you're in perimenopause, or maybe you're making your way into menopause in the later stages, our cortisol levels can be all over the place. And if we're gonna tax it already with a go, go, go attitude through our day, and then come in here and do HIIT 5 days a week, it is so taxing. And it actually puts us kind of in a deficit, and I'm not talking calorie deficit. Grab those weights for those cleans. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm talking that we end up taxing our body so hard if we're just focusing on cardio rather than strength. And I'll tell you this move right here, beautiful cardio move, married to a strength move. Whew, good. Watch your knees. Make sure they're still tracking over your toes. Coming up strong. And it is really the power of the glutes that are bringing these weights to shoulder height. Yes, good. Squeeze your bum at the top. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Little break before we get into our final round. Okay, I'm gonna bring my heart rate down. Just doing a step tap. Walk around the room if you need it. It's a good way to gently bring our heart rate down while not like sitting or lying down, which can actually be a little bit dangerous. We want to slowly lower our heart rate, not very quickly, okay? Okay, let's do this. I feel ready. We're gonna go deadlift to a squat. We've got this, we're fine. We're fine. One more round, a mini finisher, and we're out, okay? Let's go, deadlift and squat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just showing up here today shows so much dedication, because it is hard to be in your normal, regular life and then want to press play on a class like this, okay? So be proud of yourself that you've done that, and we are gonna finish strong. Show up for yourself every single day, whether that's in a strength class or mobility class or just eating a nice high protein meal. You show up for yourself. Good. 3, 2, 1. Whew, good. Weights come down. We'll give our heart rate a second. We're gonna go wide with our feet. Sumo squats. Okay, remember chest stays high. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I always watch these videos back as I'm going through the editing process, and I'm like, wow, I'm really working hard, especially in something like this. Gets kind of breathy on the mic, right? But we're here to work hard. This is not a beauty pageant here. We're working hard. We're getting things done. Good, chest stays high. Engage your core. Knees tracking over your toes. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, ditch one weight. We're gonna go into, good morning. Here we go. Weight to chest, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Weight to chest. Feet right under your hips, toes face forward. Bum to the back wall. Squeeze your bum cheeks. At the top, slight bend in your knees, okay? The more I repeat those cues, the more they are going to repeat in your head each time you do this movement, whether I'm with you or not. And even if only 2 of those cues stick with you, we're improving your form little by little. Good. Something else is you want to keep your head aligned with your spine. So don't let it move. It stays in that same position the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Lunge with a front tap. Here we go. Railroad feet, right? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lunge. Hold halfway. Front tap. All that work is staying in our glute and our hamstring. Huge muscles, powerful muscles, okay? We need them. Ooh, that was messy. We need them to be strong so that we can go and do regular life things like picking up our kids, picking up heavy things when needed, getting up off the floor, getting down to the floor. It all matters. Good. Down, halfway, front tap. Maybe be able to squeeze one more in here. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay. Other foot. Here we go. Whew. It is sweaty in here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So it is another sunny day. Good. I live in Calgary and it is sunny majority of the time, which is amazing. Gotta love that boost of vitamin D. But whew, it makes it hot for filming in this room because the sun shines here all the time. Good. Stay low. Tap forward. Stay low. I think we can squeeze one more in here. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, excellent job. We've got those cleans coming up, okay? And then we have our finisher. And we've completed this amazing workout. All right, so grab both weights. We're gonna go into those cleans. Here we go, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're gonna get a little breathy here. So, hinge, get those weights up, hinge. Good, keep going. Squeeze your glutes. You can absolutely do this. Breathe. At that top, let it out. Good. The glutes are doing all the work here. Arms just along for the ride. That's it, that's it. 3, don't stop. 2, and 1. Whoa. Okay. You're gonna set your weights down. You can use your weights here if you want to, or you don't have to. I'm gonna use one weight. So we're gonna go into some sumo squat pulses. It's the same position as before. I'm gonna hold my weight here. Actually, I'm gonna hold my weight down low. And I'm gonna pulse for 20 seconds, okay? Then I'm gonna hold my weight up here. We're gonna come into a nice lunge position, get low, and also pulse. Switch sides, pulse, and you're out, okay? That is your finisher for today. Let's get going, let's get going. Where's my timer? There we go. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Sumo position, get down low and pulse, pulse. So I want you to stay in a position that feels difficult and slightly uncomfortable, and just stay in that position and pulse. Good, chest is high. We're not here for too long. I still want your knees to track over your toes. You're gonna feel this right through your thighs. 3, 2, 1. Good, coming into a lunge position. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Stay low, pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Chest is high this time, okay? Weight through your front heel. It's only 20 seconds. I know it burns. I know you got the shakes. Same here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Quick, quick, quick. 3, 2, 1. Go right into it. Whew. That's it. That's it. I need an assistant to do my timing. Oh. Don't we all need an assistant just in life in general? Get down a little bit lower, just about an inch. Good. An assistant to prep dinner. 3, 2, 1. Do all the things we don't want to do. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. I am dripping with sweat. Legs are feeling a little shaky. Glutes and hamstrings, shaky but strong. That was so much fun. Thank you for working out with me, and I'll see you next time.